Hey everybody, sorry for the lack of videos lately, but like I said before, that Mario character taking up all my time lately. But we're gonna look at Bourbon Gunso here. Gunso means sergeant, so as you can see, there are needle panels everywhere, so you're gonna want to try and bring a party that can access without direct damage, because you're not gonna want to get in there. And if you have Null Wind, that'll help out a lot, because that fan is definitely going to pull you into a unhappy position. So everybody in my party actually has Null Wind here, starting with Ryoma Transcended, Pandora Ascended, let's see, Oshino Shinobu in her Ascended form, and we got Mozart in his Transcended form. Her? Anyway, if you take out the knight at the bottom, it will activate the speed panels, but it will also call down a wind machine and move Bourbon to the bottom. So this is a little bit of a double-edged sword here, because of course that speed panel will cause you to move much faster, and if you have too big of an angle, you're going to end up right back into those needle panels. And while the needle panels don't do too much damage on its own, just keep in mind you're going to cross over multiples of them over and over again. So if you end up going across the needle panel, you're probably going to go over them many times. So it'll hurt. So and the problem is, like, irregular bounces is a thing in Monster Strike, right? So even if you angle in a certain way, it's gonna, chances are you're gonna end up getting an irregular bounce. So pierce types will help you alleviate the irregular bounces, but of course maybe you're not gonna be able to rack up as much damage as bounce types. So it's definitely your choice here. And again, if you don't have Null Wind, you are going to be pulled into the spikes, so those needle panels will hurt. Of course, if you happen to have enough of the whatchamacallit, those badge things, there is a badge that will give you limited damage against needle panels, but of course I don't think that's a high priority at all. So unless you have an open slot, and why not? Anyways, of course Pandora with her bump combo is amazing. Roma has a Slayer against wood types, so that is great. Shinobu there has healing, and of course, since she's a pierce type, every time she passes someone she's gonna heal, so that's pretty helpful. And of course, we all know how crazy Mozart's bomb combo are. So alright, boss time. Again, the strategy is no different. Try and get to the knight as quickly as possible. Pandora racking up a decent amount of damage. She was in an unlucky starting position, but Shinobu should be able to take care of the knight. Yep. And so wind machine comes down, Bourbon moves up, and hopefully we can get in between the wall and Bourbon here. Yeah, there you go. And of course Pandora's bump combo doing her thing there. And again, those speed panels, they're just gonna cause trouble. I mean, luckily I was able to hit that mech bird down there to prevent too much movement on Ryoma's part. Alright, second gauge, again, same thing. Try and get rid of the knight ASAP so that you can move Bourbon into an attackable position. And then, I mean, things right itself there after that. Bourbon will move up. Alright, so now this is a little bit dangerous for Mozart. Luckily he was really slow. She was really slowed down by the time the speed panel was hit, so no worry about ending up 12 panels there, so you're gonna take damage for each panel you cross. That can easily add up. I think I remember seeing the game with video with Shiro and Naopiro. They had an irregular bounce and just ended up into the needle panel grid, and just their HP melted away. It is definitely a concern, so be careful. Although by now I'm sure you've already gotten the hang of Bourbon, and there's no reason to probably do him more than what's necessary to ascend certain characters. So but you know, I might as well, since I did take the video, might as well give my thoughts on this. But it's a fairly straightforward quest, but like I said, very prone to accidents, which can just pure sadness if it happens. Alright, everybody has a strike shot up. I don't know if Pandora's strike shot's the best here, but why not, right? It'll probably kill him, right? Strike shot. But luckily, of course, only the main Pandora would have taken any damage in the needle panel, so everybody else that moves is all good. And there you go. There is Sergeant Bourbon. Let's see. You'll need him if you pull, I believe, any of the Hatcher monsters, which of course I am not pulling in. You saw my not my Mondama, but the Togudama roll. It did go up with the Mondama video. Got nothing there, so no reason to do this any further. So thank you for watching. That is it for today. Tomorrow should see what was it, Rosé come up, so look forward to that, and until next time, bye bye.